Hey everyone, welcome back to Bald Guys with Guns. I'm Rob.
And I'm Jeremy.
And today we've got a special video for you. It's a long one, but it is going to be awesome.
It is so incredible, and we are actually filming this after the fact, so we know everything that's about to happen. And man, are you in for a journey, because we have a treat for you. Tell them about it, Rob.
We are filming a Sub for Santa charity shooting event, and boy, was it a good time.
It was. It's hosted and put on by Precision Rifle Works. Bronson Fellows is the founder of this event. We were invited to it the week prior, thought it would be a really neat experience to share with you and the shooting community, and reached out to Bronson, and he was open enough to have us come and do an interview.
Yep, and basically what you're going to see is us interview him, and we'll cut in and out of the interview to show the event going on.
Today we are fortunate enough to sit behind the scenes here with the founder and owner of this Sub for Santa event that we will be shooting at, and this here is Bronson Fellows. So how you doing today, Bronson?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
Doing good.
He's obviously had some better days. We might get into that brace here in a minute, but I wanted to ask you a little bit, if you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about yourself and how you came into the gun industry and into this kind of long-range world.
I don't know, I started all this about 12 years ago. I was shooting some competition and couldn't really afford any of the guns that I wanted, and I said, screw it, I'm going to teach myself how to make my own.
Okay.
And one thing turned into another, and here I am doing it full time. So
12 years ago you get into it. How long? So just so you guys know, Bronson does have a company. It's called Precision Rifle Works, and he manufactures your own barrels, your own actions, basically the whole rifle, right?
yeah, yep.
Okay. And so how long ago did you start PWR?
I've been in business for about 5 years. I've been doing it for a lot of trial and error. 7 years.
Awesome.
Of teaching myself how to do all of it, and YouTube videos, and reading books, and
oh yeah.
Took a long time to,
so are you a machinist by trade then?
No.
Okay. I
am not. So that was one of the biggest hurdles, was to learn all of that, and that's what took the longest, honestly. So no, I was an excavator before. So. Okay.
Got your hands and boots dirty all the time, then.
Yep.
All right. And now he's a paper pusher. No, I'm just
kidding.
No, but I mean, from what we've seen, this is your 4th year going into the Sub for Santa charity shoot, correct?
Yep. If anybody hasn't signed the waiver, come in my tent, sign the waiver. I'll get you marked down on the list, get your tickets for the that smoke is killing me. Get your tickets for the challenges. You got to have a ticket for each challenge. So if you don't, come and see me and we'll get you another one.
The firing line is a rope. Everything past that rope is downrange. Do not cross the rope. If you're bringing your rifle out, getting ready to shoot, take it out, set it, muzzle downrange. Downrange is that way and that way only. Everybody got that? No flagging of people. So if you're out here walking from your truck to your stage or practice area, whatever you want to say, muzzles are up. Don't put them down. Everything carried muzzle up. Action's open for safety. No ammo in the gun until you're on the firing line, ready to shoot.
Yep. Yep.
Keep going. Let's see. Closest hospital is a long ways away from here, so don't get carried away and don't get in no accidents, please. No extra holes in nobody. Anybody out here got any first aid experience or medical? We got a couple people out here.
I do have a full EMT kit in the tent with neck brace, everything. So.
And what inspired you to want to start this?
Honestly, my wife did. She's really good person, always wanting to give back, donating her time at homeless shelters, donating clothes all the time. Yeah, so she kind of came up with the idea, and it's kind of snowballed and got bigger every year. So.
Okay, bigger. And so this year, I mean, last year, what was your turnout for year 3? Do you recall?
Yeah, so last year we had approximately like 50 people show up.
Awesome. And did all 50 run their rifles in the challenges, or do you have some spectators that just came along?
We had some spectators, yeah. Most of them shot in the challenges. If they didn't shoot the challenge, we have an open range all day, so
that's
they're
awesome.
able to, you know, do 100 yards up to 2,400 all day long if that's all they want to do.
Okay.
So, but yeah, most people did the challenge. It is tough, so I'd say about half the people got it.
Okay.
But
and jumping back in, so as we mentioned, this is a charity shoot, so all the donations, there's a fee to compete, and it's I mean, $45 this year, I believe, is what it was, and then plus your distance that you want to shoot at.
Yep. So each distance, each challenge has a small fee, mainly to pay for the cost of the target, essentially. Okay. So
that's great. And then as behind us, these are some of the prizes, the silent auctions to help raise some.
Yep.
And what are your intentions with the funds raised?
So depending on how much is raised, we try to provide Thanksgiving and Christmas for 1 or 2 families in the community. We've helped people from clear up in Ogden, clear down to Provo.
Awesome.
So not just our local community, but
spread out.
Spread out.
And the more that's donated, obviously, the more that you can help.
The more we can give. Yep.
Yep. And do you keep it as a sub for Santa, keeping it quiet, or do you celebrate with the family selected afterwards and get some fun pictures and share it with the community? How does that work? Yeah.
So how we decide who the sub for Santa family is we rely on the school systems.
Okay.
They have a real good key into what families are struggling, and so we ask all these schools to give 5 or 10 different families that they would recommend, and then we kind of have to go through the list, and whatever one just sticks out to us,
that's who you select.
That's who we select. And
awesome. Totally random, which is incredible. You know.
Yeah, and the parents do know. We don't do a big celebration with them, but we do have a get together with the families, and if there's kids or whatnot, keep it quiet. It's mainly with the parents that we have a get together with, but that's how we do it.
Okay. That's awesome. It's really good to find in today's world honest, good charities, that you can come out, and not just that. I mean, we all come shoot for free anyways, and so to come out and do it and compete and have some prizes and be with a great group of people. We'll be showcasing a lot of this throughout this video, and showing off some of the different events that you have planned, the open range, but a big one too that I'm excited to see is a lot of the rifles that you've put together. We've already been here a couple hours meeting some of your, faithful out there, the old faithful, and I mean the rifles that you've built are truly incredible, and so we're looking forward to see a lot of these and showcase them throughout the video.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Impact, target 4.
Good day, right? I can see it.
Hey, check out this shooting match.
Nice. Nice and comfortable.
I didn't even get off 10 shots. I got 8. Oh, yeah.
Ready when you are, bud. Call it, Tristan. Second. Impact. Good job, buddy.
Nice shooting. I'll get one from this angle. What caliber?
It's 7 Sherman short.
Okay. So first off, thanks for joining us. What's your name?
Dustin Foster.
Dustin, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
So is this your first time at this event?
This is my second year here at this event with Bronson at Supper Santa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what challenges did you run today?
I did the mile, the 1,000.
The post right next to it.
Yeah.
You see the post? It looks like there's a post right underneath the...
Right underneath the front of the reindeer on the post.
There's a post right there that you hit.
Right side. Left. I'm shooting 1.2 mils left. Oh. Yeah, it's a you got one shot? And
Send it.
yeah.
Got a minute.
See there.
Hey, your elevation, drop one out and then you want to go 2 left.
Dude, that's right where I am.
Okay, drop one out, go 2 left.
And the 500-yard KLY rack, which is I cleaned up the KLY rack with the 6.5 Creedmoor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And this gun, we just used this one. I was just trying to get it the furthest target that we have out here, and that's up at 2,400 yards.
And did you hit?
Yeah, I hit it. It took me 12 shots to hit the 2,400.
Awesome. And
Yeah,
so
it's
tell
a
me,
poke out there.
tell me about this. So we're big fans of PRW. You know, well, this
Yep.
is some of Bronson's custom work here. What? Go ahead and explain to me some of your setup.
So we're running the MDT chassis. We have a Accurized Remington 700 long action.
Okay.
So it's basically your everyday Ram, you know.
Yep.
But they're the cream of the crop, I think. Then we have it's a 33-inch 300 Norma mag. The barrel is an Excalibur. It's their 1-inch 250.
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have the AccuTac Super Cal bipod.
We like
and
those.
We have the Trigger Tech Diamond Trigger.
Oh, nice little upgrade there.
Yeah.
What pound do you like to pull at?
Right now I'm in ounces.
Okay.
I get the lowest. Like it's a touch and that's it.
Okay, running
Yeah.
about what, probably 0.8 of an ounce? Or?
I bet it's in there. It's 0.8 ounces roughly. And then we
Okay.
have the brand new EP5 Gen 2 735 by 56 on there. I like that scope.
We like those Arkans. We're
They're-
big believers in those.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
well,
I like them.
Did you have a good shoot today?
I did.
That's good.
I enjoyed it.
You
Yeah.
gonna be back next year?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys like this
Yeah.
and take a look at this gun. We appreciate you coming out.
Yep.
And
Thank you. I appreciate it.
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Thanks, Dustin.
Yep. Thank you.
We have Ned with us. We met him last night, and we're fortunate enough to come out and shoot next to him today, get some really good footage. But Ned, tell me a little bit, how did you find out about this event, the Sub for Santa?
So I came out shooting with Bronson, met him about a year ago. Came out on a Saturday in March, and tried to learn a long range. And I figured my Bergara would do it.
Yep.
And so I had the Bergara 6.5, and I came out here with my boy, and quickly found out that even though the gun was capable, the setup was not.
Okay.
I struggled all day long. Didn't have a cheek weld. The stock was the basic Bergara B14 Hunter.
Okay.
It comes with a nice bolt, but it was just such a basic stock. I struggled. I floated my head all day trying to shoot, and I mean, fun, but
Right.
I definitely struggled.
But Bronson kind of helped
he
bring
had,
that in.
yeah,
and-
he had this chassis, XLR chassis, sitting at his house.
Okay.
So when we got back, I bought it from him, put my bipod on, set it up with an Arca rail,
Yep.
and got it all set up to me. And then I decided I wanted to go crazy on the trigger, and
Okay.
so
what'd you do
I
there?
put a Trigger Tech trigger in, but I went with the 4 ounce. It goes from 4 ounces to 32 ounces.
Okay.
And I've left it set at 4 ounces the whole time I've used it.
So you look at that wrong, it's going to shoot, you know?
It
So-
does, yeah, yeah. When very first time I took it out, I sent 4 down range before I was ready. So It's been a learning curve, but
Yep.
in all honesty, I feel like it taught me to shoot better because I don't pull my shots near as bad as I used to.
Yep.
I'm very careful now when I touch my trigger, so I think it was a good thing.
Good.
And then I was building another gun and I wanted to suppress it, and so I got the suppressor for my other 6.5, but it's a gas gun and it gets dirty really quick, so I decided to throw it on this, and
Haven't gone back.
gosh
it looks
dang,
like.
man, it's super fun to shoot.
Tell us about your grip there. I mean, that's a pretty unique grip. I do like that.
And I haven't seen it. I've spent quite a bit of time on XLR's website about a week before I bought this chassis, so it was kind of funny that this all came to be when it did. I was looking at their chassis and they didn't have anything like that. They had some carbon fiber ones and stuff like that, but that's what Bronson had on this one.
Okay.
And then it had the carbon fiber extension, so I just like, I'll take it, I don't care. And I quite like it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it again, but I haven't looked since that much either. So
okay.
I don't know, just love the gun.
That's awesome. And what caliber did you say this was?
6.5 Creedmoor.
This is 6.5 Creedmoor, okay.
Yeah.
And hand load, I assume?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't learned how to do that yet. That's kind of next on my list of things I really want to do.
So, because I also shoot a 6.5 Creedmoor and I do box ammo, right?
Yeah.
Which is your preferred with this rifle? What have you found to be
I've
your
just
best?
been shooting Hornady Match.
Okay.
And with Hornady Match, I've been able to get quarter MOA.
That's awesome.
Before, I can't even say I was getting an MOA. I was so out of the realm of being a shooter. It had been so many years, and now it's, when you take it to paper, you're like so focused trying to get that small group. It's fun.
Yeah.
I found a whole new joy in doing this.
That's good.
You go out, you challenge yourself, you're challenging the elements and stuff like that. And like today, we get a little bit of wind, and it throws you a curveball, and you have to learn how to hit the curve.
Yes,
and
you do, and fast too.
It's freaking fun. I mean, watching you guys today, it's been a lot of fun out here.
It's been a blast. Did you run any challenges today?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I was
just doing the free range and hanging out and all. That's all good.
Sharing my guns and stuff like that, and I just enjoy that so much.
See, and that's what was awesome. So for you guys to know, Ned had a few different guns set up, and as passerbyers would come by, he'd snag you and be like, "Here, I want you to shoot this, try this." And we were fortunate enough to catch Ned coaching this young gal, and what was it, 1,000 she hit still, or
500 yards? She never shot 500. She never even shot a big rifle.
Super light. I had a 7 mag that. So dead center of that yellow and black plate with the white sticker. So I really can't. Sorry. Hold on, Jeremy. Put dead center. You just hit steel, girl. At 500 yards. 500 yards.
Nice job.
Good job.
That was fun.
We're having fun now, man. Whoa.
My bad. That's awesome. Yep.
You're going on YouTube. You just took a 500-yard shot. You're going to be on YouTube. And we got her to shoot my AR-10, which is a 6.5 Creedmoor.
Okay.
But it scared her because it has a muzzle brake on it, so it really barks.
Yep.
And she was not interested, and we got her to work up to it and get her comfortable with it, and then she shot it. And we got her very first two shots were at 500 yards, and she hit it both times.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good.
So, and you couldn't have knocked the smile off her face. I was glad to see that you guys were standing right there when she shot 500, because she was smiling pretty big.
She was. It was really cool to be a part of that. Which optic are you running on this particular?
So this one is the only Athlon I have anymore, but it's an Athlon Aries ETR. It's the ultra high def. And to be fair, I'm not a massive fan of Athlon, but this scope has performed flawless. It's looking at all my other glass. I've got a Leupold Mark V on my other gun, and this can hang with it. So I can't beat it down. It's been phenomenal.
That's good. It's nice to know.
It's really easy to read.
There's some affordable scopes that can compete, that can give the average Joe or average Jer, as we like to say on the channel, an opportunity to come out and compete. So.
Yeah.
And what suppressor
So I'm running a primary weapons system. So
Okay.
the company out of Boise, Idaho, I believe, and that's their BDE, the Bravo Delta Echo.
Nice. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Man, thanks for the opportunity.
Absolutely. We'll see you here
Thanks
next
for
year,
letting me
right?
share. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go into a question that I find interesting is, so what we're, you know, the first year you do something like this, there's obviously there's a huge learning curve from setup to takedown to turnouts, you know.
Yeah.
What's been some of the biggest changes from your first year going into your fourth year?
Ooh, the first year was pretty rough. I think the first time for any type of event, whether it be something like this or a competition, it all has its different aspects to it that change your experience, really. But it was pretty rough the first year.
Yeah.
Definitely way more relaxed, way more organized, and you get that. You learn things every year to better the next year.
Because what I heard was the first year you guys showed up the morning of, and it was kind of a little scramble.
Yeah.
And now we're here. You know, you told me you were here all day today, so now you're a full day ahead, getting everything set up.
Yeah, and yeah, with as many people as we're expecting this year, a full day was definitely required.
That's good.
Especially with a broken back.
Let me just cut in here real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you see this man, Bronson? Like, the dude a month ago was broken back, and here
he still has a broken back.
I guess that's true. So I
But
shouldn't
he
be too.
broke it.
He broke it, and he did not need to put this awesome event on. Like, we were there, we saw his crew helping him around, but the guy he wants this to succeed. He wants to just do his part and give back, and it's just incredible to see him, you know, sitting here with us and knowing all that he's gone through in the last month, and he still wants to push this. Like, he is here, he's been here every step of the way. He didn't have to do this. Like, I'm pretty sure we all could understand, like, hey, dude, your back's pretty messed up.
Most people would have canceled.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
so just kudos to him. Thank you, Bronson, because we have thoroughly enjoyed this.
Yeah. I can't do anything.
Can we ask about that? Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely.
So what exactly happened?
I was out hunting, and we got done with the morning hunt, and we were just shooting and having some fun, and my 9-year-old boy wanted to go ride the four-wheeler, so I was like, all right, let's go. And I let him take the handlebars by himself for the first time ever.
Okay.
And he did pretty good, and it was kind of a freak thing, but we were just going straight, and about 20 miles an hour, there was a weird kind of rut that went to the right. The right front tire caught that rut and just yanked the bars out of his hands, and we went over. I grabbed onto my son and landed on my back, and yeah, knew instantly I was not good. Adrenaline wasn't doing anything to the pain, so
gotcha.
It was not good from the start.
Is it is it a few of your lower lumbar did it crack it, or what?
Yeah, I fractured my 3 vertebrae in my spine, T12, L1, and L2.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it you're in a brace for what, 6 months to a year?
I'm in the brace for another month, so it'll be about 2 months total in the brace, but it's about 6 months of total recovery.
Okay.
So
and so
if I'm good, if I
you're good,
do what I'm supposed to, yeah.
Your son, he was okay through the accident?
Yeah, the four-wheeler rolled on our legs. It got his ankle a little bit, but it was the seat that rolled on top of his foot, so he had a couple, bruises and scratch or two, but he's 100%, yeah.
Oh, good. Glad to hear you're doing okay. Obviously, you could be better, but given the circumstances, you're here, you're working, doing more than you should. I'll say that as we watched him walk around.
Brad, stability. Flatten your toes out.
There you go. Put your heel down. Put that heel down. There you go. Get flat.
Begin! Impact! Did he shoot? No. Somebody else was shooting my damn target! Re-engage target 1. Here's in the lower right corner.
The competitions that you have set up for tomorrow.
Yeah.
What competitions will you be running?
So tomorrow we will have, well, and for the Sub for Santa, they're not so much a competition, it's more of a challenge. It's a,
okay.
We take it to a personal level for the shooter. We're not really competing against one another because the prize table, it's silent auction, not top shooter gets top prize type thing. But we will have a 500-yard KYL challenge.
Okay.
Have 8 inches down to 2 inches.
I'm going to do the 500-yard KYL challenge.
KYL?
Know your limits.
Do you know them, Rob?
About to find them out.
What are you shooting today?
My 308 Ruger Gen 2.
All right.
So here's how I want you to stand, okay? Come over here. And 1 foot back. Put it up there. Hold up here. Pull it tight against your shoulder.
Okay.
And same concept. And you're ready to go.
Let me know when you're ready.
Here we go.
I am good to go.
All you got to do is put
All right, shooter, understand the course?
Yep.
Shooter ready?
Ready.
Begin. Impact, plate 2.
your aggressive stance.
Impact, plate 3. Re-engage, plate 3. Impact, plate 4. You might have hit the re-engage, plate 4.
All right, plate 4.
These are the ones that he loaded for me about a year ago, and this is why I didn't shoot them. I remember.
Re-engage, plate 4.
If I can do it.
Re-engage, plate 4.
You'll do well on this one because these are all big targets. Yeah. Until you get down to
Right there.
What happened? This plate 5. One of Bronson's spicy reloads. About a year and a half ago.
Dude, that last shot was
untwist it.
impact, mid plate 6.
What can I do? Yeah, it
Pray.
That's all you can
That's
do
what
with
mine
that.
did today. It cooled off. And we jammed it and it just fell out.
Re-engage, plate 6.
Whenever that hit on the plate, it wasn't right plate. It was like it was front of reindeer.
How'd you do?
I got 5 out of 6 plates. That last plate is, how big is the last one?
2 inches.
2 inches
I mean,
at 500. Woo. What's the 5th plate? What size is that?
4 inches.
4-inch plate. Which makes sense because I hit a clay pigeon at 500 before, so that's pretty good.
Yep. We'll have a 1,000-yard challenge, and the targets are extremely small. They're about half a minute targets.
That'll be that's a good challenge.
Yeah.
Jared, what are you doing now?
Oh, I'm gonna do a harder target. I'm gonna shoot a small reindeer at 1,000. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Santa came to play.
Good luck.
Shooter ready.
Send it.
Okay, give me a second, buddy.
Hey, you want to help me spot? He's shooting reindeer number 2. Number 2.
You were way low on that one.
Okay.
You can add back.
you're still in front of the target. 10 or so yards.
Oh, you went way too high. Split that in half.
Cut that in half?
Yeah,
Okay.
from where you were on your first one.
You're maxed out on elevation, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're just aiming up in the sky.
Well, I'm trying to still
so
read
close.
the reticle. I might.
That was
Reading
under that
4
back
on the
right leg,
reticle.
right?
Huh?
Back right leg?
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay.
I would take like 2 more tenths left and hold straight up on it. Oh, same spot. Hold front shoulder.
Okay. I think I know where to hold.
Oh, that was right between its, like
Impact.
right behind its neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just in front of it.
Base of the target.
Very touchy.
Man, it's right there. It just
Yeah,
goes
your
flying.
elevation's money.
His butt left or right.
You need to go 10th right with the shot.
Oh, just
Just under?
just underneath it.
Go left or right, so it won't be the same shot
I
again.
see it.
And then after this shot, I would move
Oh, I think that one grazed it.
right off the ass.
I see the deer wiggle, but I don't know what you hit.
Go 2 tenths.
Really? It looked like it might have hit the chest.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it just barely grazed its front chest.
Okay.
Right there. I'm hoping maybe it's a wind kicking out there.
Where'd that one go?
Just right off its front.
Because you're all right in front of it, you know. within
Just
a
down
few
in the
Oh,
bottom of
same
it.
spot,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is tough.
But you're
I think
tagged it twice.
Yeah.
Was it?
Late game 2 weeks in a row.
No cowboy boots.
Now we have something back
I actually really wear.
Yep.
You know, like, everywhere. Next hit can't get any worse than that one.
Unless it shows up dirt.
Right.
My other boots. Yeah, that's awesome. But it's funny.
Thank you.
Yep.
You got it.
We got it, dude. Bald Guys isn't going home empty today.
1 mile.
Jared, how are you feeling about this event?
This event's freaking awesome, man. We met Alex and Fred last week. They invited us out here. We did some research, got a hold of Bronson, you know, was able to set up the interview with him and kind of become part of this community. And I'll have to tell you, it has been incredible. It's our first time from Bald Guys being able to go out and actually compete and shoot with, you know, some actual competition shooters. But not just that, you had a group of probably 30 guys all laid down shooting at the same time. Everyone's super friendly, everyone's willing to help you out, calling your shots for you, letting you shoot their guns. You know, you walk up, we were able to shoot a 7 Moses, we were able to shoot a 300 Norma, we had a 223 that we were able to shoot. I mean, you name it. People were just, you know, come shoot this gun, willing to share. Such a great experience. But then on top of that, Bronson has developed this relationship with a family where one gentleman is about 80% blind and then the other gentleman is deaf, and between the two of them they were actually able to get on target at 1,000 yards and ring some steel. Really cool to watch how they've done that. Bronson actually took them hunting and they were able to connect with a deer, and being able to share that with with that group and that family today, it just really inspires you, because it's just so wholesome, and it's just a part of the community that we are just so glad to be a part of. So I've got you on camera here. Are you excited to be here?
I'm excited to be here.
That's awesome. How far are you shooting today?
I'm gonna try the 1 miler.
The 1 miler. And you only have some minor complications, right, compared to this other shooters?
Yes, I have. I can't see it when I'm looking at you, but I've got some periphery.
Okay.
And then on my setup, you will see that I have a attachment on the outside.
Okay.
This LED screen is 5 inches. It's connected to this scope and displays an image on that scope where myself and my friend line it up.
Okay.
And then we go.
And I'm down here now, sorry. You've been shooting with Bronson for a while now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We went out the first time. I was able to get a deer, a doe, 525 yards out.
How incredible. That's awesome. I bet that was so fun.
It was fun.
That's great.
So,
I gotta step out of the camera for that. Well, we're excited. We're gonna film you shoot, and we're gonna watch you get some impacts today.
yes, we will.
It's far.
Same spot.
Okay. Touch left, touch down.
Okay.
They're doing 1,000? I think so. They're going 1,000?
Yeah.
You come get set up, dude. I can do all of it for you.
What was it?
You gotta get set up.
Another round?
What do you mean? Lay down. Make sure you can get in there. See through.
Hey, Shawn. Yeah. You see all 4 of them? Or just one of them? How many do you see? Tristan.
I think I see one.
Can you zoom out and see if you know what? If he takes a shot.
How about we try?
There you go. Do that.
How many can you see now?
I can still only see the far left.
Let's shoot the far left one then.
Okay. Because he's just off the diamond. That makes sense.
Okay, magazine's in. Push forward. Easy on the trigger, remember?
Shan, let me know when he's ready.
Shots 20. Standard deviation 7.5. That black stuff's helping.
Say shooter ready?
Ready. Okay.
Okay.
Just over its nose.
Hey.
All right, he's ready.
Oh, yeah, he's way high. He's probably
Ready.
Is he shooting mill or MOA?
Smooth?
Whoa, just below it.
Just below that.
Oh, just come down a little bit like it. And then go left, Shan.
Ready.
I'm gonna get your call out. I want your audio first when he
Still
hits.
to the left.
I think
I actually want to do.
he needs to go
I
left
think
just
I'm
a little
going to
bit.
pay Bronson
Or hold
to
left
do the
edge of
mile.
plate.
Oh no, this one I'm shooting front. You don't have to pay for this.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying I wanted to his.
Yeah.
Woo!
Now you're
That's
to the
center
right.
punch.
Split the difference between those two. You're almost exactly the same to the right.
Perfect. Perfect.
Center. Perfect.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice shot.
Ah,
That's incredible.
so we go up to the 1 mile. What? Wait.
Third shot.
Go ahead and go. All right, I'm going again.
Tristan, you ready?
Dude, that's something else.
Just over its antlers. You gotta come down, bud.
He's slapping the trigger really hard.
Is he?
Yeah. Hey, what the heck, man? You're smoking us out.
Impact!
Tag that little deer twice, huh?
He's not shooting deer. He's shooting
the target.
plates. Yeah.
What's the
off right edge. Off right edge. He said, "My bad."
Oh, right over tiny.
Jason says it's his
I
fault.
haven't modified this trigger, so.
And we have a mile as well. So, yeah, those 3 challenges.
So you might have to lift the gun just a little bit. No, stay on the gun, lift the gun a little bit with this hand, and then squeeze that bag. There you go. That better?
I can barely see that left hand though.
Oh shit.
You got him?
So, this side, I'm gonna get him. This side, it's still tiny, but we'll figure it out.
All right, you ready to load it?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, see his mag's still not running right. All right, it is on fire. That trigger is very light, so soon keep your finger off to the side until you're on target, then bring it down.
No smiling though. You can't be doing that.
How does it feel? Awesome.
Yeah.
What gun did you use?
Bronson's.
Okay.
That's 7 Moses.
7 Moses?
Yeah.
7 Moses. Nice. Very cool. All right. You are?
Shawn.
Shawn. How did you find out about the event here today?
Well, I've known Bronson for, geez, a couple years now. But I was so frustrated with buying expensive rifles and them not grouping like anything. So I did my research, found him, and I called him. Well, actually, I had him do load development on my Browning X-Bolt, but it still wouldn't shoot worth of crap. So I just asked him, I was like, will you build me a hunting rifle that can literally, if I want to take it out hunting, I can, but then shoot past a mile. He's like, I got a perfect one. So he built this 300 PRC. Well, he put together, and then I put the Vortex scope on there, and it's just hands down. I would never buy another just basic rifle.
Off the shelf?
Yeah, off the shelf.
So is this his barrel?
Yeah, well, it's a proof barrel.
A proof barrel, okay.
Yeah. And then it's just, the way it shoots even with the Hornady ammo is, I mean, it's quarter MOA at 100, so I mean, it's just, yeah, it's hands down. I mean, plus it's light enough to take out hunting.
Right.
That's what I wanted. But
so you got a proof barrel. What kind of action is in that?
it's Atlas action.
Okay.
So I know it's the Soul Atlas, and then it's just got the I think he put a Trigger Tech trigger in it, and it's set at 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Yeah, that's, you wouldn't want something much lighter. For
No,
hunting.
no, and I was thinking that too. I was like, maybe I'll go a little bit lighter, but you know, you do your research, and something that light enough, if you jam it down hunting, or if you got your nerves going when you're hunting, all it takes is that little whisper on the trigger.
For sure.
Yeah. I just had it, what, 3-4 weeks ago. Yeah, I got my elk last year on this.
Nice.
At 400 yards. And then
300 PRC, that thing's got to be moving.
It's moving. It's I think it's 29.45.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's a good bullet. Easy
and
to.
that's with the Hornady.
Easy to
212.
get. Yeah, that's easy to get acquisition at 400. You don't. It's very flat for that one. So that's pretty awesome. We also heard that you shot another one of Bronson's gun, well, his personal gun.
Yeah, his 7 Moses.
At a mile today.
Yep.
Well, let's go get his gun so you guys can see it on film here. And also we'll show your target.
All right.
All right, so this is a rifle chambered in 7mm Moses. It is a new round. We're gonna tell you guys more about that in a minute when we get the actual designer, engineer of the round over here. But this is Bronson's custom made gun for this round, and they let Shawn shoot it at a mile. This deer here that you see has 6 bullet holes. He went 6 for 10 at a mile with this gun. Tell me about that experience.
Man, it's probably one in a lifetime experience, to be honest. I mean, to have a gun like this. And Bronson's taught me, you know, through the years knowing him, how to shoot proper and what to do, and I think that's helped a lot, especially with his classes and everything that he does, knowledge, you know, and it just brings that the full package.
Yeah, I mean, this gun's sick. The barrel's super thick. He's got it pretty heavy, but that's a custom-made barrel by Bronson, that custom action. Everything has to be custom for this new round. And Redline supplied them with the optic that's on top of it. And what'd you think of the optic?
That is nice. I'm a Vortex fan, like hands down, but seeing this and shooting with this, I mean, I wouldn't mind having one.
Right? That's awesome. Well, I mean, 6 out of 10, that's got to feel amazing.
It felt good.
At a mile.
It felt real good.
Look how big this target is. 6 out of 10 at a mile is insane.
I just wanted one.
Yeah.
So to have 6 is, you know, that's unbelievable, especially with everything. I mean, it's cold, it's windy, but when you have everything right, it just hits.
Well, thank you for coming and interviewing.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
That's a trophy to go on the front door, so everyone knows. Don't come here.
I'm gonna be hanging that up.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there I mean, you said that the prizes aren't given out on Top Shot, you know, top performance, but will you notify that person, you know, how they performed throughout the day? Is there a little prize for the best shooter?
Yeah, we do. We do give them something and recognize them as Top Shot for sure.
Okay.
So
as long as I beat that guy holding the camera, you know, for me, it's a victory within itself.
You know that never happens.
So that's great, you know, and obviously your company, you've got your own cups and mugs, and so we will be coming home with one of these.
Yeah.
Our first one, Supper Santa 4. We got to start our collection.
Yeah, there you go.
But we do really appreciate, you know, we met you. I mean, I reached out to you earlier this week, and I appreciate you letting us come down, get some behind the footage. We know you're extremely busy, so we appreciate your time. And
yeah, absolutely.
We are so excited for this. I don't know if I'm going to sleep tonight.
It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Kind of feels like opening morning, you know, or the night before, I guess I should say.
Yeah, well, we are shooting deer, so.
There we go.
Perfect feeling.
So, Rob, what's been your experience at this Sub for Santa shoot today?
Dude, it's been a lot of fun. Everybody here super friendly. I've shot several different caliber types of guns. We're learning about this new round called the Moses. The engineer is here. He's going to talk, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen that or not in this part of the video yet, but he's going to talk in there. And man, I tell you what, I got to shoot the 500-yard challenge. And with my Ruger American Gen 2 308, It performed well for me. I didn't get all the targets, but I got the 4-inch and I only left the 2-inch. And in 10 rounds, I was able to, you know, get all but one. But, you know, for somebody that's not super experienced in this, I had a great time and I feel like I performed okay. It's been a lot of fun. These guys are, man, the shooting community in Utah is amazing.
Right?
I'm sure it's this way everywhere, but everybody's so nice and so willing to help you out and teach you how to do things if you're doing it maybe slightly different than they do it, or there's a technique that we don't know. Like, it's cool.
But, you know, hopefully we can get in here. So, one of the shooters let us shoot his 300 Norma, 2,400 yards. Yep. Took me 4 shots to hit impact. I hand the rifle over to Rob. I tell him where to hold.
First shot, baby.
First freaking shot. Let's go.
Let's go.
2,400 yards.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's awesome.
All right, guys, so today we got Steve with us, and we are excited. This is the rifle that Rob and I were able to shoot 2,400 yards.
Does Bronson do a lot of your work for you?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Put about 500 rounds through it, it'll loosen up.
Dude, I burned out the barrel on my Gen 1.
What about those two then?
I'm
I
not
heard
sure
a
what
7
those
saw
are.
'em.
One of those is, I'm not sure, those ones aren't ours. But.
Last two I missed, I couldn't kept pecking around it. That's my
You're good.
I like I like this because I like 3-lug.
Oh, yeah.
Impact! Nice! Wow. 2,400 yards. Nice, dude.
Holy crap, 4 shots.
Nice.
This is awesome. Thanks, dude. A year ago, I'm like, oh, 1,000. Now today, 2,400. That's incredible. That's what we've been buying now. I like those Arkans.
I am ready. There's the diamond one on the left side. This is on the left side of the road.
Is it the diamond gong one that's hanging?
Yes.
That's going to be more of a challenge. I wasn't able to pull that off. So.
Bing!
Make it happen.
Yeah! First shot. You got to do it.
First shot. Woo!
2,400.
Thank you. Hey, good call. Good.
Yeah.
Cheat codes are nice.
They are, dude. If you would, Steve, go ahead. Tell us a little bit about this rifle and your setup.
So it's a Masterpiece Arms 300 Norma mag. Has the Banish 30 suppressor and the AccuTac bipod.
Okay.
Night Force scope.
What power?
5 to 25.
Okay. And today you were out here shooting with us most day, just kind of plinking, right? Getting dialed in. Obviously, 2,400.
Yep.
And pretty cool fact about his rifle, we were actually able to find your full bullet.
Yep.
Intact.
We did.
At 2,400.
At 2,400.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And then for your challenge today, which one did you run?
I ran the mile.
The mile.
The mile challenge. Yep.
Okay, so that's 10 shots at a mile?
10 shots at a mile.
You were able to connect at I'd say a very small target at a mile.
Yeah.
Not much bigger than a rabbit.
Yep.
So, dude, that's incredible. How did you enjoy the event today?
It's fun. It's always fun. This is our second time year here, so
okay,
it's awesome.
And so did you find out about this last year through Facebook or?
Yep, through Bronson on Facebook.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming. We had a blast. Yeah. Thanks again for letting us take a spin with your rifle.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so we've teased in a few other interviews that we have the inventor of the Moses round. Tell us your name and about this round and how that came to be.
All right, so my name's Jeremiah Manny. Kind of came to this, I had a vision on it, and I decided to take a chance on it and went with it. So in the gun industry, it's getting kind of expensive, so I kind of wanted to offer something for people that are on a budget a little bit to get more power and accuracy without don't want to sacrifice accuracy at all. So what I did here, I'll come around here. So the 223 is something that a lot of youth shooters can shoot, as well as competition shooters for like PRS and whatnot. So we got a 223 PRS Moses and a 6 PRS Moses. The 223, that's an 88 grain going about 3,100 feet a second. The next one over is a 6 PRS Moses, that's a 108 going about 3,000 feet a second, and I built that one for my son's gun, which is right down here. He's 7 years old, new into shooting. It's a little heavy for him right now, but it works great. It's accurate. The next one is a good one for hunting and precision long range. This is going to be the 7 Moses based off of a 308 case. I personally use that one for hunting, and I'm good out to 1,600 yards for it, for deer, and about 13, 14 for elk. I do run that one for competition, and we're good out to about 2550 with a 180 grain, going about 28.95 feet a second. The next one here is going to be the 308 line, so that's a 308-06, that's a 225 grain. Built on this gun here, just a standard Remington 700 long action. But that one there is going about 3,000 feet a second with a 225. The next one up, it's going to be my personal ELR gun. My favorite is my 33 Moses based on the 338 Lapua. With that one there, I'm running about 3,200 with a 285. And the next one up is my 37 Ultra. I haven't done the testing on it, but we're expecting to see about 3,300 with a 400 grain on there.
Wow, that's insane. So you're pushing extreme speeds that you wouldn't normally see out of the cartridges that these are based off of.
Correct.
Now my other question is, so you invented the round, and you've partnered with Bronson to make the barrels that work with these.
Yep, partnered up. I had the vision. He's putting the vision to life for me, and it's working out great.
How many guns like this, how many that are chambered in the Moses, how many would you say you guys have made and put out there?
I think we've got about 50 to 60 guns out right now.
And everybody seems to be very happy?
Everybody loves them. Going out to field ELR competitions, and the 7 Moses is doing phenomenal.
I mean, today, what, 6 for 10 at a mile?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody had Bronson's custom 7 Moses, and he went, 6 for 10 at a mile. Crazy.
Yeah, that was great. Just sighted the gun in with the red line optic that we just barely got. So we just sighted it in the morning, and the gentleman did well.
So you said you had a vision about it and you developed it and everything. What makes the Moses different from the standard cartridge that you've based it off of?
All right, so that's a good question. I like that question. So not only do you get the case capacity with the body up, I did use P.O. Ackley's 40-degree shoulder. That's one of the best improvements you can do. Then a proprietary throat to help reduce it. The short neck does help seal it, make it a lot more efficient. So it seals faster so you don't get the gas blow by. Getting all that pressure behind the bullet to keep it going down the barrel.
Okay.
Yep.
Very cool. So you, how many of your cartridges did you shoot today?
I have shot, I did 4 different guns today.
Okay.
I'd like to go shoot some more here in a little bit, but I was helping with the setup here, so.
Did you get to shoot any of the challenges yourself?
Not yet.
I thought I saw you doing the KYL.
Oh yeah, I cleared the KYL with my son's 6 PRS.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy to clear with it.
So that would be this one.
Yes, sir.
Now, the scope on here, somebody else had this scope. It is a, what is this, red line optics?
Absolutely. So phenomenal scope. It's a new company. He just came out with this scope. From my understanding, they're using it out in Ukraine for the war. And it is phenomenal. It tracks great. The clarity is just through the roof for the budget. It's about $600 or so, give or take. Then we have it mounted in the Hilux rings. Another new company coming out with their rings, which hold the scope great, and it's only about 13, 14 inch-pounds of torque on those, and the scope won't slide at all. Yeah, this is what I used on his gun. We just started shooting it last night, and the thing's shooting really good. I think we grouped right around a ½ inch at 500 yards.
Very cool. Very cool, very accurate. This round is exciting. Just based on what we've learned so far from this, here, if I don't mind, I'll set this right down here. Just based on what I've learned from talking to you and other people, this is a very exciting round, and it's not, widespread yet. Hopefully we can help with that. but it seems to be something I think everybody should be getting excited about.
Yep. Yeah, this year was great. I've let a few people run my 7 Moses here for hunting. Everybody was successful, from deer to elk. One shot and they were dropped. It was great.
So just to remind you guys, so Bronson, one that he's partnered with to build these, he is the owner of Precision Rifle Works here in Utah. And you call them up, you're interested in this round, you call them up and they'll build you one.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys coming out for this.
Hey, we've had a great time at this event. It's been awesome. Sub for Santa's a great thing to, to put on and help families with. So we are more than happy to be out here just for the fun of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, this has been a journey doing this, and it's been exciting. Many phone calls with people and good friends. Gets a little scary when you're doing something that's out of the norm completely.
Yeah.
It gets scary, but once it's good, it's super exciting.
Well, it's awesome. I mean, like I said, I've heard nothing but good results from the people that were here that have used it, and then just talking to you and Bronson and a few others that are kind of in on the whole thing. Everybody seems to be very excited about it. So I appreciate you taking the time to step aside and have a little interview with us here.
Absolutely.
And that's the Moses round. Pretty cool.
Well, guys, we know it's been a long hour. It's our longest video yet.
Yeah.
But
we had to have all that content, though.
We did.
It was
all
so
of
good.
it. Just the father and son experiences. We had 2 different shoots there where you saw a father and a son. You had the deaf and the blind. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for most of us. I feel like you're not going to see that every time.
Other young kids,
the young gals,
young women,
and just some of the other youth, plus even you old farts. It's great seeing you guys out there. You have so much knowledge, and I learned so much.
Yeah, it has been great. We hope you guys all enjoyed this video. We plan to come back to this event next year,
and we want you to come with us.
Any of you feel like you want to come out to Utah to come to the Sub for Santa, it's a great event. It's a great charity thing to do. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed that. And always remember,
the most beautiful scalps
are
bald. We'll see you next time.